And welcome along here to Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Glad to have you along here this evening as the Ripon Tigers, Lady Tigers, take on the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Lady Vikings. Got the JV1 and the varsity coming up tonight. No JV2 for Ripon, so no game. Here's Abby Cole quickly for the Vikings, and she's got a quick 2 points. Cole joined on the starting lineup. A couple of other freshmen, 4 other freshmen to be exact. 4 freshmen, Abby Cole, Avery Supernand, Lindsay Nell, Aaron Police, and then 1 sophomore, that's Ava Loren. She's going to run the point guard. A couple of extra freshmen than we saw the other night. Last week, Tuesday, first time we tried this against Lemira, went pretty well, so let's try it again. Here's Nell on the drive, right-handed drive, up with the right scoop and scores. She's got her first 2 points. Dominated that Lemira game, as did many of the JV1 and varsity players. Here is Ripon straight up the court. Try to get some starters here for you. They donning the black uniforms with the reddish orange, and that's an and 1 over there. That's number 1, Carson Bauman. She's got her first 2 points of the game, 4-2 early on. Free throw up and pure. So Ripon cuts right into that WLA lead. Got the starting lineup. We'll give it to you as we're able. Number 1, Carson Bauman. Number 2, Malia Kovaleski. Number 10, Hillary Roast. Number 11, Ariana Brooks. Missed shot there for the Vikings. Offensive rebound almost tipped out there and secured by the Tigers. Number 20, Quinn Diedrich, the final starter for the Ripon Tigers. Nice swing there into the middle of the lane, and a nice shot there. Stop and pop from Kovaleski, and she's got her first 2 points of the ball game. Don't have classes for the Ripon Tigers. I would assume majority freshmen, sophomores, like all JV teams, and there's Erin Police. She gets on the board. 3 freshmen so far scoring for the Lady Vikings. They have a 6-5 lead. 14-12 to go here in the first half. Left-hand drive there from Ripon's guards. Pretty good mix here. Some decent size. Got some good guard play for the Lady Tigers as well. Nice cut down low and tries to go up with it. Good block there. That's Avery Supernand defending in the post. Looks like WLA is going to go into a 2-3 zone defending underneath baskets. Or underneath the basket inbounds, should say. Kicked out, broken by Ripon. 3 ball on the way. Tips off the backboard, offensive rebound, and there was nice job to keep the pivot foot down. And a steal by Aaron Police after all of that. Here's Cole. Cole looking up for Nell. She's going to take it all the way. Drive with the right hand. Get her on a foul. They're going to say on the floor. Be underneath. Vikings retain possession. 1 foul to each team so far. 13:35 to go in the first half. 6-5. WLA with the lead. Loren's looking for an inbounds pass. She gets it. Supernand on the right wing. Hits it. Nice jump shot there from Avery Supernand. 8 points all scored by different freshmen for this JV1 WLA basketball team so far. WLA switching everything out on the perimeter and starting to see some of that physical, hard-headed, hard-nosed defense from the varsities swing down to the JV1 team as well. Offensive rebound on the miss for Ripon. Out here to the left wing. Good ball movement for Ripon so far tonight. Get another one underneath. That one's blocked once again by Cole. She takes it. And a little bit of a reverse dribble there to get out of trouble. She brings it into the front court. There is Lorenz. Hands off to Supernand. She pops from the right post, no good. Offensive rebound to Police. There's another right wing shot on the way. Just a 2 for Lorenz, but now all 5 starters have scored for the Vikings. 10-5. Drive here for Ripon. Nice cross-court pass there. Good defense by Supernand to not foul underneath. And they'll tie it up. That'll go back over to the Vikings. In now. Number 15 and 22, both Chloe's, Volbright and Dorst, coming in for the Vikings. Be a sub for Ripon as well. Looks like 23 Reese Downs into the game for the Tigers. Supernan now moves over to the point guard position. She hands off to Dorst. Dorst gives it to Cole, top of the key. Left-hand drive to the left side. Nice cut by Nell. She can't quite find her. Lindsay Nell underneath, kicks it out, top of the key. Dorst thought about it. Now back to Supernand. Hand off to Dorst. Nice right-hand drive by Dorst. Can't find it, and that'll mean 3 seconds in the lane. Turn it back over to the Ripon Tigers. Here's Reese Downs bringing the ball up the court. Nice pass underneath. And a good drive, stop, pop. Oh, just missed it a little bit long, but a good offensive rebound there by Bauman. Bauman has it picked off right there by Nell. Nell up with it with the right hand, no good. And she touched it while standing out of bounds, so I think it's going to go back over to Ripon. Yeah, it was last off Ripon, but Nell first to touch it as she was standing out of bounds. 11:33 to go here in the first half, 10-5. WLA leads it. Ripon back up the court. Pocket pick there. Chloe Dorst up with it. Gets it poked away. Nice defense recovery by Bauman. And check that. That is Grace Tobin, who is bringing the ball up for the Tigers. She checked in. 32 now in for the Tigers. That's Madeline Weiss. And 21, Lydia Bernard into the ball game for the Vikings, as is Mackenzie Rockow. Missed that. There's Volbright underneath, and she gets it poked away. Turns over to the Tigers. Pretty entertaining first 8 or so minutes. 7 minutes here. 11 minutes to go here in the first half of play. 10-5, WLA leads it. Some contact underneath. They're going to get the 3 seconds first, though. Abby Cole brings it up the floor. Just the 5 starters that have scored for the Vikings so far. Rockow going to fire away a 3. She misses that one. Offensive board, though, to Abby Cole, and she puts that right back. She's got 4 of the 12 for the Vikings and a 7-point lead now for WLA. Nice defense there by the Vikings. Good team defense. Rockow comes away with it. Has it top of the key. Dribble drive handoff to Dorst. Dorst just loses handle of it, but retrieves it quickly. Here's Cole with the left-hand dribble. Nice backdoor cut once again by Bernard. She can't quite get that one to go. Nice defense underneath by Ripon. Tigers back up with it. And down the lane looked like some contact. Nothing called. That was number 11, Brooks, up with the shot. She thought she might have been fouled. Did look like it, but nothing called. 3 ball on the way, another offensive board for the Vikings. Cole not able to get that one to go. Some contact underneath once again, and no foul. They'll say it was tipped out by Ripon. And I think that was Bauman who had some good hustle underneath to not give up that defense or offensive rebound and quick putback. Excuse me. 9:51 to go here in the first half. 12-5. It's a 7-point lead for the Vikings. We will take the timeout with them, just a 30 seconds. So we'll see you in 20 seconds. WLA TV broadcasting girls JV1 basketball. And glad to have you back here at WLA Gymnasium here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Vikings with a 7-point lead so far, 12-5. They lead the Ripon Tigers. Straight in underneath. It looks like Cole under there. It's kind of blocked out. That was actually Bernard, who gets an offensive rebound now. Misses that one. Rebound down to Ripon this time. 9:40 to go in the first half. Nice bounce pass down low, up with it, and they'll finally get that call underneath. Bauman, a lot of contact, and she'll head back to the free throw line where she's 1 for 1. First free throw up just short. Second free throw up and pure. Bauman 2 for 3 from the line. She's got 4 points. She had the and one to start the scoring off for Ripon. Dribble handoff here from Lorenz to Rockow. Lorenz back into the game. She started for the Vikings. Here's Dorst back out top of the key to Rockow. And Dorst back on the left wing. Vikings swing it all the way back around. Rockow with the right-hand drive, no good. There's Chloe Volbright, fires one up from the right post. Elbow, pardon me. No good with that one. Here comes Ripon. Ooh, almost poked away there from Rockow. And that one is poked away by Lorenz. Rockow completes the steal. That one's tipped by number 22, Tobin, who gets her hand on it for Ripon, and she was just a little ahead of herself there. She travels to give it back to the Vikings. Twelve to 6. 8:48 to go in the first half. No foul trouble. 2 fouls for the Vikings and 1 foul for the Tigers, so nothing doing there. There's a pass from Bernard underneath. That's Lorenz that it tipped last off of, so back over to Ripon. Ripon just hanging around here. Just down by 6 points. That one a little bit short on the shot there for the Tigers post player Weiss. Quick outlet pass to Nell all the way up the floor. She misses that one. Just a little strong off the glass with the left hand. Rockow almost down with the offensive board, but not able to complete it. Wow, straight up the floor. No one stops the ball. Good offensive rebound there, and heading back to the free throw line go the Tigers for their 4th and 5th opportunities. This is Madeline Weiss, who is just short on that first one. And the second one up just strong on that one. Offensive rebound there for Ripon once again. Over to Bauman. Bauman up with the left hand and good. Carson Bauman with 6 of the 8 for Ripon, and they're right back into this thing. 12 to 8, 7:55 to go first half. What a response there by Abby Cole. Cole catches the right wing pass from Ava Lorenz and hits the 3. 15 to 8, back up to 7-point lead. Back down the court, that one's tipped away. Here comes Nell. Lindsay Nell down with the right hand drive. And nice crossover there. She goes up with it. Just a little short. And a good rebound down to Ripon. 7:26 to go in the first half. And if nothing else, Ripon doing a terrific job on the defensive side of the floor. And there's a pass that gets picked off. Cole down with the right hand. And she missed it. Just left it short. About 7 minutes to go. Bauman up the floor for Ripon. Down underneath, a little hook shot there, a little long. Offensive board can't quite get finished by Weiss. She goes back up with it. That's not finished. Tip back out. Offensive rebound to Bauman. Bauman top of the key. Finds Quinn Diedrich. Diedrich going to reinitiate the offense here. She's now on the right wing. Lorenz trying to poke it away. Passes it left wing Bauman. Bauman with the handoff, dribbling with the right hand. And once again, 3 seconds. I think they got Weiss that time for camping out in the lane. Police back in, as is Supernand for the Vikings, and also number 11, Nevada Wissy. It's her first appearance of the ball game. 6:29 and counting down here in the first half. 15-8 is the lead for the Vikings. Here's Nell on the right wing. Drives up with the right hand. That one no good. Rebound down far side with Ripon. Erin Police back into the game, and she is a threat on the offensive glass, as we saw last week against Lemira. That one thrown away. Back over to the Vikings. Don't have enough hands to count rebounds and points, accurately at least, statistics-wise. But I got to believe in that game against the Lady Lions. A nice pass from Police to Cole, and she misses that one underneath. Offensive board to Police, and we know she's good at that. Here comes Cole, and I think they're going to get 3 seconds. They will. Erin Police not quite able to get out of the lane. But my guess would be Erin Police had at least 8 offensive rebounds. Probably closer to a dozen. 15-8. 5:50 to go in the first half. Underneath there, good tip away. It looked like Nell got her hand on it. And it's going to be tied up with Abby Cole and number 4, Kowalski. I think that's right, Kowalski. Here's the inbounds pass, top of the key. There's Kowalski on the right wing. Bounce pass down here. And Ripon's going to swing it back over to the right wing. 3 ball on the way there. That misses strong. I think they're going to tie it up. No, they're going to say a foul on Abby Cole. Say she reached in there. Just her first personal foul. And Ripon has yet another underneath inbounds pass. They'll pass it out, top of the key. And a nice give and go there. Nice defense, though, by Police. Nice steal back. And a 3 on the way. Banked in for the Ripon Tigers. That's Rost. Or Rost, who hits that one. 15-11, back down to a 4-point ball game. Supernand up the court. Gives it to Wissy. Wissy on the left-hand drive. Kicks it back out. Top of the key 3 on the way for Cole. That one just a little too strong. Offensive board tipped around. And down for Nell. Nell goes up with it. A lot of contact, no foul. Under 5 minutes now to go in the first half. All the way up. Good job by Police to go straight up, but a nice finish there for Kowalski. And Ripon cuts it to a 2-point lead, 15-13. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. This is WLA Girls Basketball. JV1 action on WLA TV. Stay with us. And we're back here in the gymnasium on the campus of WLA. Glad to have you along. Jordan King with you as we watch the Ripon Tigers and the WLA Vikings as Nevada Wissy out of a timeout travels. And probably a good timeout there from Coach John Supernand. 4:37 to go, and Ripon had gone on a 5-0 run to cut it down to 2 points. 15-13 is the score. And Ripon goes straight back underneath. They've had some success on the right block. Nice clear out there from number 11, Brooks. And an offensive rebound, another one. That one thrown away, though. And Lorenz picks the pass up with the right hand, and she scores that. Much needed bucket there for the Vikings as they extend this back to a 4-point lead. Ripon, though, straight back up with it. Nice skip pass down to that right block. And dangerous pass across the lane. It's completed, but blocked out by Abby Cole. Dorst back in. Underneath inbounds. As we've said, WLA been playing a 2-3 zone, leaving a couple of openings in there. There's a shot that's missed. Supernan down with the rebound, and here comes Avery Supernan. She's up the left side of the court, driving all the way with the left hand up, and misses it. Came up short on the left-handed floater. 3:45 to go first half. 17-13, WLA with the lead. Drive there, poked away. Here's Abby Cole. Cole down the left lane, up with the left hand, and missed that one. Ripon's probably got to consider itself a little bit lucky. Don't see Abby Cole miss many of them, and she's missed about 3 of them here in the first half. Just a little uncharacteristic, and keep giving her chances like that, she's going to punish you. Underneath inbounds. Out to the top of the key. 3-pointer heaved away there. That one just a little bit short, and strong rebound down from Abby Cole. She gets poked away from her, though, in the backcourt. Retrieved by Ripon. No, nice job there by Police. She retrieves the ball for the Vikings. Here's Supernan. Supernan drives, kicks, corner 3 on the way. Dorst, no, just a little short. Looked good halfway there. Under 3 minutes to go in the first. Good defense there, but they're going to say hand check on Avery Supernan. That is her first. So we see Lydia Bernard check back into the ballgame. Looked like good defense. 5 fouls for the Vikings in the first half, just 1 for Ripon. Inbounds pass underneath. WLA not quite able to box out, and a nice offensive board there for Ripon. It's getting tipped around now. Now the defensive board down with Supernan, and they're going to say a reach-in foul for Bauman. Give it back to the Vikings. Two minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first of 2 halves. Supernan up the court, handoff to Dorst. Dorst finds top of the key. Lorenz back to Dorst, right wing. She surveys. Top of the key, Cole swings it left wing. Supernan between the legs, dribble now. Trying to find a seam is WLA, but sound defense from Ripon so far. Just really nice job holding WLA to perimeter jump shots. Supernan has it tapped away, gets it back. There's Lorenz. She almost bobbled that one away. Nice cut there. Lydia Bernard. Just a touch short. And rebounded down to Ripon. Ripon up the court with it. Straight down to that right block. And they're going to say this is a foul on Dorst. 6-2 the foul count now. Nell and Rockow back in. Lobbed in there from Ripon to Bauman, top of the key. There's Kowalski. She drives with the right hand, kicks it back out. Nice give and go there. She finds herself in the lane now. Kicks it back out. There's a left elbow 2-pointer on the way that Brooks hit. Ariana Brooks, her first 2 points of the ball game. That's lobbed in there to Cole. Cole trying to find Rockow. She did, but just too much mustard on that pass. 17-15 is the score as we tick under 1 minute and 30 seconds to play. Drive again from Ripon, up and in. Ball game's tied for the first time since 0-0. This ball game is knotted up at 17. Back this way comes Lorenz, too strong on the bounce pass, and it's going to tick back over to Ripon. I think that was number 20, Quinn Diedrich, if I'm not mistaken. Diedrich will bring the ball up the court here. Kicks it back over here to number 10, Rost. She throws that one. Oh, picked off by Rockow, and it would have been WLA's best chance to score of the half, and they blow it dead. Guess you take what you can get. That's the third foul in 17 minutes of action by Ripon. Inbounded into Lorenz. Lorenz with the right-handed dribble drive. Kicks it back out to Cole. Now finds Lorenz back in the corner. Top of the key, Rockow. Fires away a three. That one's just a little bit off to the right. Offensive rebound. Tied up underneath. Going to stay with the Vikings. That was Cole with another offensive board. 45 seconds left to go in the half. Here is Rockow. Top of the key. Dribbles it with the right hand. That poked away from Ripon. And Ripon going to drive down the court. A lot of contact there at half court, no foul. Good defense by Abby Cole. Good little give and go, and that give and goes, they're working for Ripon almost all the way down the floor for the Tigers. And underneath, just missed it there. That was number 11, Brooks, who couldn't just get that one to go. Defensive board down to Cole. Cole dribbles top of the key to Lorenz. Lorenz dribbles back around to the left. Here's Lindsay now, going to fire away from their left wing. No good. Nice offensive board by Cole once again. She thought she got fouled. Nothing there. She's going to just miss that one long. In a physical first half that ends up with 9 total fouls between the two squads. It's tied 17-17 at the half. This is WLA JV1 girls basketball on WLA TV. Very quickly here, a little halftime scoreboard update. 17-17, still about 5 minutes left in halftime. If you got more things to do, get them done quickly before the second half starts here. And then a programming note, we'll have a separate live stream video for the varsity game. It'll be separate. So once we hit that 7:15, 7:20 window, somewhere around there, be looking for a new live stream, and we'll bring the varsity edition of this matchup. Ripon in town. Tigers doing a nice job on the JV1 side. All right, we're at it up. Ava Lorenz has 4 points for the Vikings in the first half. Lindsay Nell with 2. Avery Supernand with 2. Abby Cole with 7. And Erin Police with 2. Those all the starters for WLA, so no bench points as of yet for the Lady Vikings. But 17-17, and if you don't give up that 9-2 run to end the half, you have a pretty nice lead. So much of that first half was a nice half for WLA. Just fell asleep at the wheel maybe a little bit there to end the first half. But it's still, nonetheless, playing a good team in Ripon. So got to respect the opponents as well. 17-17, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll talk to you then. This is JV1, WLA Girls Basketball on WLA TV. All right, let's get straight back to it. Didn't even wait the full 10 minutes. Get this going early. That pass tipped away by Police. Not able to retrieve it quite yet, though. Ripon's done a nice job with that ball movement late in the half, but throw that one away. By the way, 16-minute halves. I apologized for saying 18 earlier. Just 16. Here's Supernand on the right wing. Dumps it underneath. There's Police. She misses that one. Tipped out, though, by Nell to Cole. Top of the key three on the way from Supernand. That one rattles off. Offensive rebound to Police. Gives it out to Cole. Cole tries to bank that one in. She cannot do it. Defensive rebound. Down to Ripon. And number 11, Brooks with it. She had 2 points in the first half. Thrown up there. And a nice fast break, maybe you could call it. But a nice break, or secondary break, nonetheless, from Kowalski and the Ripon Tigers. And they take their first lead of the ball game at 19-17. Quick response here? No. Just rattles off strong for Ava Lorenz. Tigers coming down trying to see if they can extend it. It's an 11-2 run as it stands, crossing both halves. That tapped away by Supernand. Can she complete it? She cannot. Good defense, good hands, but tipped underneath for Ripon. WLA is going to stay in this 2-3 zone underneath. Here's the cut. And, nice seal underneath. Just can't get it to go. Defensive rebound down to Supernand. She underhands it to Nell. Nell can't control it. And it'll be a steal for the Tigers. Nice pass across court. Kind of dangerous, but it's complete. That's short there. And tipped out by the Vikings last. I think Cole got a fingertip on it. 14:22 left in the ball game. 2-point lead for Ripon, who gets it underneath. Nice bounce pass. And the jumper falls for Kowalski. She's got herself 8 points. That is a game high and a team high right now. Bounce pass to Police. Police finds the cutting Lorenz. Lorenz trying to go up with it. She kicks it back out. Top of the key, Avery Supernand. Gives it over here to Cole, who misses that shot. Nice defensive rebound. Outside of a couple of possessions here and there, Ripon's limiting WLA to one chance, and that's proving to be detrimental. There's another basket there for Reese Downs. Downs with 5 by my count. 3 ball on the way for Lorenz. And that one's good. Rattles home for Lorenz. Thought I was going to have to change it to a 2. The ref wasn't going to raise his hands, but he did after a while. 20-23. That one stopped what had become a 14-2 run. And that's stymied there by that 3-pointer. They're going to say over and back and turn it back over to the Vikings. This could be a crucial stretch for WLA. Pass here to 16-2. I can't even count. It was a 16-2 run. Here's Supernand. Down the lane, up with the right hand, no good. Police trying to corral the offensive board. It's going to be Abby Cole that gets it. Cole trapped in the corner. Trying to pivot her way out of it. She throws it away. And that one stolen by Downs. Downs trying to find a teammate. She does so. WLA might want to put some pressure on here. Pretty close to a 10-second call there. Lobbed pass in. Bounce pass stolen. Nell steals that one. She throws it away, though. Back underneath. Bounce pass across. Ripon's trying to find that bounce pass across. It looks like Coach Supernand and the Vikings have made a good adjustment on that, though, as Supernand tries to feed Lorenz. That one tipped out by Ripon. 12:30 to go in the ballgame. Couple of substitutes in. Lydia Bernard and Chloe Volbright. Underneath with Cole. Bounce pass Supernand. Lorenz on the wing. Back out to Cole. Cole corner 3 on the way. Looks good. Oh, just rattles out. That touched all 4 corners of the hoop and did not go down. Here comes Ripon on the fast break. Up with the right hand, no good. Tipped out. There's Lorenz. Lorenz has Supernand with her. She's going to take it herself. Up with the right hand, and she missed it short. Lorenz couldn't get that one to go. Here comes Ripon the other way. Good defense there by Bernard, but she can't get a stop as number 11, Brooks, has 4 points. That's a big 4-point swing right there. High post with Volbright. Volbright trying to hand it off. There's Lorenz that retrieves it. Ava Lorenz trapped out top. Had a 3 count on her. There's Cole, kicks it back. Top of the key, 3 on the way. She just hit one 2 minutes ago, and there's another one. Ava Lorenz up to 10 points just like that. That's a game high. And a 6-2 run forces a Ripon timeout. 25-23, the Tigers lead. We'll take the timeout with them. Be back right after this on WLA TV. Back here at WLA Gymnasium, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Glad to have you along this evening. 1-2, 1-1 press is what it looks like. See if WLA tries to trap out of it. Broken easily by Ripon. Nice give and go passing once again. They don't let the ball touch the floor very often, and that has been such an advantage for them. And a nice lay in there from number 22. That's Tobin as she gets her first. Check that. That was 32. Weiss, who gets her first 2 points of the ball game. Lorenz brings it up the floor, finds Bernard in the corner. Hand off to Dorst. Dorst tries to find Bernard. Tipped away, and they're going to tie it up. It'll stay with the Vikings, but nice defense by Ripon. So the Tigers have restored this 4-point lead. 27-23, 10:58 to go in the ball game. Lorenz has it. Gives it to Bernard, right corner. Kicks it out, top of the key, Volbright. Left wing now, Cole. Dribbles with the right hand, down the right lane. Has it poked away. Tipped out of bounds, and last off of Ava Lorenz. Frustrating start to the second half. Really frustrating last 10 minutes or so of game action. Going back to that last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half as well for the Vikings, as they saw what was a 7-point lead disappear now to a 4-point deficit. Nice job there by Ripon. Oh, bounce pass. That's stolen by Cole. Cole's had a couple of opportunities. Goes up with the right hand. She's fouled. And she'll head to the free throw line. Finally rewarded for one of those takes to the rim, and she will take a pair of free throws here. 23-27. Cole with a quick 7 to start this game, and nothing since. That first free throw rattles off long. Second free throw looks good and is good for Abby Cole. 24-27. Just over 10 to go. Ripon passes underneath, tipped away, and it's going to go back to the Vikings. Couple of good defensive possessions there. Although you would say defense has not really necessarily been the issue. Only given up 27. Cole gonna slide into the point guard spot with Rockow coming in for Lorenz. Here's Dorst on the left wing. Right hand dribble. Skip pass to Volbright. Volbright back out to Rockow. Rockow looks, surveys. Bernard, left wing. Dribble drive. Rockow, top of the key. Throws it up there. Oh, just off. It looked good again. And tipped out by Ripon. But they're going to say last touched by WLA. And now they're going to have a conversation. I think that's a good call if they change it. But they won't. Thought they were going to have a conversation to maybe change that. I thought it would have been a good call had they, but they did not. Now a man-to-man full court defense. This is interesting. See if WLA can ratchet up the pressure. There's a pass all the way down. And again, that cross-lane pass that worked so well for Ripon tonight. Can't get that one to go. Defensive board down. Can't see it. Yeah, that's Lydia Bernard. Strong rebound from her. She brings it up to the right side. Left side now Rocco. 3 on the way. Misses. Offensive board to Cole. Cole has it right corner. That 3 on the way. Hit the top of the backboard. Hit the cabling. It's going to turn back over as Lindsay Nell checks back into the game. Good defense from the Vikings in the backcourt. Let's see if they can get a 10 count here. They've been close a couple of times. Well broken that time from Ripon, but they're going to throw it away. Rockow completes the steal. Here's Dorst. Dorst brings it up the court to the right corner. Rockow drives the lane. It should have been a tie-up. Ripon's coach was asking for a tie-up. He said, one better. I'll help you out a little bit more with the travel. Both players had it as they jumped in the air, but I'm a little further away than the rest of the action. WLA going to stick with this man-to-man full-court press. That one tipped away. Nice defense from Bernard, and this might be the chance for WLA. Let's see if Nell can force a turnover. She does. Tipped away there and a foul. Nice defense from Chloe Volbright as she tipped it away. Hit 2 Vikings there on the way to the Ripon Tiger, and fouled was Lindsay Nell. So Rockow going to initiate this possession for the Vikings. Left wing Dorst. Left corner Bernard. That one thrown away from Bernard. 8:38 to go in the ballgame. That one thrown in by Ripon. Good attempt there by Bernard, but oh, that was a double dribble. And not sure they would have called it, but she stopped running, stopped playing, and then I think they realized that was a double dribble. She picked it up and could have called a travel, I suppose, too. 24-27. WLA trails. Pretty good Ripon Tiger team here at home. Nell has it. Left wing, dribble drive. Dribbles it off her knee. Crosses over. Goes up with it. And she's going to head to the charity stripe. A blocking foul on Ripon. Now with her first trip to the line tonight, misses the first. Second free throw up and short. Nell scored on the second or third possession of the game. Hasn't scored since. Oh, turnover there. Bernard comes down the court. She gets hacked. Back to the free throw line go the Vikings, where they're just 1 for 4 tonight. Ripon's going to take a timeout, just a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for a couple of seconds and come back with Lydia Bernard at the free throw line. 8:09 to go in the ballgame. 24-27 WLA trails on WLA TV. Again, Bernard at the free throw line. 1 for 4 are the Vikings tonight. First free throw up, no good. Looked like that rattled off the right side of the rim. Second free throw up and off as well. 1 for 6 from the free throw line is WLA. Ripon into the front court. Ooh, tipped away there from the Vikings once again. Ripon hasn't gotten a shot off in some time. That's got to be a foul, and it is. I think it was Dorst over there. It is. She got fouled. Have not seen number 1 Carson Bauman, who had 6 points in the first half for the Tigers, but she's also listed on the varsity roster, so maybe a player that is a key component of that squad as well. We'll see. Here's Nell down the lane, kicks it over to Supernan, goes off for hands and out of bounds. Just not quite sharp enough tonight. So far. Started out sharp, I shouldn't say that. But the last 15 or so minutes of game action have been frustrating. That one thrown away from Ripon, and that's 5 straight possessions by my count, and I might have started counting a little late that they haven't gotten a shot off. Tigers struggling with the full court pressure that WLA has installed in the last couple of possessions. Here's Lorenz back into the game. That's tipped away. Back over to Ripon. And the Tigers into the front court. Nice job there by Lydia Bernard. Dribbled off a Ripon foot. Going to stay. Oh. Went pretty clearly off of a Ripon foot. And wow. Not sure if you could see that on the stream. Huh. Ripon has the basketball. That's the one thing we do know. There's the drive from Ripon, tipped away, looked like it was stolen from Supernand. It is not. Police does a nice job underneath and forces the travel. 7:06 to go in the ball game. 24-27. Been stuck on this score for about 2 minutes now. Here's Lorenz. Lorenz hands off, stolen there. Bernard had it stolen. Police trying to defend. She does so successfully and gets the defensive board. There's Bernard. Bernard bounce pass to Lorenz. Lorenz up the left side. Stops, pops from about 15 feet, misses. Strong. And there's a toss up the floor, a little wild from Ripon, but Ripon's going to break the press. Nice job there. Good job to settle this down for the Tigers. Number 20's been impressive tonight. Diedrich, the point guard for the Tigers. Just settling things down a little bit. There's the first foul of the ball game for Lydia Bernard. Underneath inbounds for Ripon. Been pretty successful, all things considered tonight, have the Tigers on these underneath inbounds. There's a skip pass. This just missed from the elbow. Defensive rebound to Police, and they will say she's not fouled. There is a jump ball under there, and stay with the Tigers. Underneath, there's a lob pass in. Nice job there. Short corner jumper on the way and good. And for what seems like the first time in an hour and a half, we have a score. Hasn't been that long, but it certainly felt like it. Here's a corner three on the way for Dorst. Oh, almost had the answer. By the way, that was number 10, Rost, with the bucket to break that streak of that scoreless streak that we've had here over the last couple of minutes. There's finally our defensive rebound for WLA. 29-24, Ripon leads the Vikings. Here comes Dorst. Nell drives, carries, up with it. She gets fouled. Would have been a carry if she would have dribbled again. She collected and went up with it, so good job there by Nell. First free throw up and good for Lindsay Nell. She now has 3. Second free throw is short. WLA remains 2 for 8 tonight from the charity stripe. Nell is 1 for 4. Drive there from Ripon. And a nice job on the press break. That is Kovalowski. And I think we're going to get a timeout from WLA. Coach Supernan going to take another timeout. It's 31-25, biggest lead of the night for the Ripon Tigers. We'll take a timeout with them. WLA TV is where you're watching JV1 girls basketball action. And we're back. (31-25). Ripon has cultivated itself a 6-point lead here on the road against the Vikings. JV1 action, varsity to follow. See both varsity teams kind of milling around in the corners and getting ready for that. Nice drive by Abby Cole as she scores. And Cole now has done a nice job. She's got 10 points and a travel quickly after that. Has a 27-31 game. WLA could score here. You start to make the Tigers sweat a little bit. Something they haven't done much here in the second half. Man-to-man defense for Ripon. Supernand has it on the left wing. Kicks it out to Dorst. Dorst dribbles top of the key. Kicks it out to Nell. Nell trying to get in the lane. She does so. Scoops it up with the right hand. No good. Supernand left wing. Top of the key. Dorst goes to Volbright. Volbright tries to get it into Supernand. Wasn't there. Got tipped away. Ripon back up with it with Diedrich. Diedrich down the lane. Passes to the block. Ripon trying to get back inside. Successfully does so. There's a little short jumper. That one misses, though, off to the right. Rebound down to Dorst. Dorst now under 4.5 minutes to play. WLA down 4. Dorst kicks it back out to Cole. Kicked off the referee's shoe and going to go back over to the Tigers. Police and Lorenz back into the ball game. WLA is going to stay in the man-to-man full court press. Ripon's just going to heave it down the court, and a nice drive. Oh, can't quite finish there, though. And it's going to be tied up underneath. Physical play there. Police gets it for the Vikings. And Lorenz is going to be subbed right back out for Supernand. Supernand brings it back up the court. Hands off to Cole. Cole with the right-handed drive. Kicks it out to Dorst. Dorst back, top of the key, Supernand. Supernand, ooh, she got hammered on the drive. And they're going to say she traveled. Under 4 minutes to go. 6 Ripon fouls this half, 1 WLA foul. Been an incredibly physical half of basketball for there only to be 7 fouls. There's the 8th. Second on WLA. Ripon into Diedrich. Diedrich working on Cole. Cole pokes it away. Diedrich regains possession, throws it up court. Finds her teammate Kovalowski, and there is a hip check from Abby Cole. Diedrich will be fouled. Side inbounds for Ripon. Lindsay Nell back into the game. She'll come in for Cole. Cole just her second. No real foul trouble to speak of in the last 3 minutes and 46 seconds. As WLA tries to chip away at this 4-point deficit. Again, they led at 1.7 by 7 points. 15-8 was the score at 1 point in the first half. But a huge Ripon run has them with a 4-point lead. That lead was as big as 6. Here's a steal, and Dorst bringing it up the court. They sag off of Nell. Nell's going to fire away from 3. Look good, just short. Tapped out by Ripon. Stay here. Ripon coach, I would assume that's Coach Bumby. Oh, nice cut and nice finish there for the Vikings. It's down to a 2-point lead. Oh, and a bump from Lydia Bernard. That is her second. No, check that, her third, which is why I believe that will be Ava Lorenz. Yes, in for Bernard. 3:15 to go. 31-29. WLA still going with the press. Lobbed in for Ripon. There's the drive. And a nice pass there. Up with the left hand and good. Nice dribble drive and finish there. It looked like Downs, I believe. A little hard to see. Yeah, that was Downs. She extends this back to a 4-point game. Lorenz has it. Top of the key, Nell. Nell, left-handed dribble. Finds Supernan on the wing. Dribbles back, top of the key. Now skip pass over to Police. Police going to drive down. Kick it back out, right wing Lorenz. Top of the key, Supernan. Couple of dribbles. She's going to fire away a 3. Oh, just off. Little long on the 3 there. Just hit the back of the rim and was dead. Nice tap away there on the defensive end from Nell. 33-29. .226 to work yet for WLA. Ooh, nice steal there. It just tapped off of Dietrich. Stolen by Dorst. All the way coast to coast. She missed that one. And tied up. Foul. Never mind. Five fouls for WLA. Now, as Ripon tries to break the press, gets it to Dietrich. Dietrich has done a great job of managing the press for Ripon, and they're going to get an offensive rebound, put it back up. That's Kowalski, who is going to head to the free throw line. 2:06 to go. Ripon makes their free throws. They're going to have a decent shot to win this one. Kowalski gets the first one to go. She's got 11 points. Believe that is a game high. Second free throw up, misses, and they're going to head back the other way, say that Ripon crossed the line too early anyway. A couple of WLA players, Ava Lorenz and Abby Cole, with 10, but 11, I believe, is the high, which is what I have Kowalski for. Here's Nell. Nell on the drive, shoots up a floater. They'll call a foul there, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Nell's been able to get there. She can hit a couple here, get a little confidence. 7th team foul on Ripon, so WLA will shoot the bonus for the final minute and 57 seconds anyway. First free throw is up and good. Nothing but net. Barely hit the net. Great free throw. Now trying to get it back to a one-possession game. And just off to the right side. That one missed. And almost thrown away there by WLA, but it's going to stay with them as it was tipped out by Ripon. It's going to be Supernan inbounding on the side. Throws it out, top of the key, Dorst. Chloe Dorst, bounce pass over to the right wing. Down to the right post, that's Police. Police back out, right wing 3 on the way for Supernan. Good! That's a huge 3 from Avery Supernan to make this a 1-point ball game, as Coach Supernan now getting his girls hyped up for the full court press, tipped away, and it's going to stay with the Tigers. 33-34. Ripon leads WLA. Inbounds pass. Kicked by Ripon, and it's going to go back over to WLA. 1 minute, 32 seconds left. And Ripon's going to use a timeout, try to stymie some of this momentum for the Vikings. Will take the timeout with them. You're listening and watching WLA JV1 Girls Basketball on WLA TV. All right, last 92 seconds of the ball game here. JV1 action, well, varsity then coming up afterwards here on WLA TV. Ripon takes the timeout, trying to set up this last minute and a half for the Tigers. Here on the right wing, though, it is Chloe Dorst. Dorst drives, stops, pops. Oh, that was almost down, and she missed it. Just a little strong. Here come the Tigers. They're going to try to force WLA to foul. No, they're going to go underneath right away. Try to get it in there. Tipped around. Mad scrum. Comes away with Dorst. Dorst tied up. Going to go back to Ripon. Good hustle there by Malia Kovalowski. See how big that play turns out to be, but she just took a possession away from the Vikings. Vikings trying to do it again. Dribbled off the foot of Ripon, back over to the Vikings. They'll get their shot once again. Second possession for WLA to try to at least tie or take the lead. They trail by 1. Supernan, straight up the court. There's Lorenz, top of the key, Nell. Nell on the drive. There's Supernan. She hit the big 3 to make this a 1-point game. Tipped away and stolen by Ripon. 41 seconds. Got to start thinking about being physical. There's Dorst jumping a pass. She's going to take it down, and there's a blocking foul. Dorst's going to go to the free throw line where she'll have an opportunity to at least tie this, perhaps take the lead. (33-34). 8th team foul for Ripon. 6 for the Vikings. Next is bonus for both. Free throw up, off. And they're going to say one of the Ripon players entered again too early. So an extra chance. Front end once again from Dorst. Free throw up and good. So that is a huge call. As Dorst gets another opportunity, and she'll have the back end of the back end of the 1-and-1 as well now. 34 seconds. 34-34. Dorst up and good. Chloe Dorst, her first 2 points of the game, but are they big ones? You bet they are. Ripon breaks the press, throws it up. Lorenz picks the pocket. She's got Supernan up there with her. Bounce pass to Avery Supernan. Up with the floater. Good. WLA back to a 3-point lead. My goodness, what a response from the Vikings. 15 seconds left. Cannot foul under any circumstances. Dietrich throws up a 3. That one's short. It looked good most of the way. It just didn't have the height. And it was just a touch short from Dietrich. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Supernand. His team has come all the way back from down 6 to up 3, as this has been one roller coaster of a game. A fun one to watch here at WLA. We'll finish it out right after this on WLA TV. Stay with us. So there's your first horn. Reminder, if you're just tuning in, it's 37-34. WLA leads Ripon. WLA had a 7-point lead in the first half. Ripon came all the way back, had a second half lead of 6 points. Now WLA has stormed back in the last 2 minutes or so to take a 37-34 lead. Underneath, Cole throws it in. That's Lorenz. Lorenz gives it to Nell. Nell trying to get to the front court. She's pushed, and she'll head to the free throw line. A lot of time came off the clock there. It was 8.4 prior to that, and now it's 4 seconds. So 4.5 or so seconds came off the clock there as WLA broke the press and was fouled. Nell, 1-1. Couple of rhythm dribbles. And just a little strong. It's touched now. Clock starts and timeout quickly. A whole second came off the clock, though, is what the in-house clock says. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them, and I promise we'll finish it. Well, I hope we'll finish it after this. Been a great game. 37-34, WLA leads Ripon. JV1 action on WLA TV. Stay with us. Just a reminder for you, 37-34. Upcoming next will be Varsity on a new stream link. So if you're watching this one, you'll have to find the new one. We'll get that going as soon as we can. Nice tip there from Lindsay Nell. And another half second comes off the clock. 2.4 seconds left. 34-37. I can guarantee you, now I don't have a mic in by the huddle, but I can guarantee you what got said in there. Do not foul. There's a three-pointer on the way. It's going to be short, and WLA escapes. The Ripon Tigers had a terrific effort to erase a 7-point deficit, turn it into a 6-point lead in the second half, but just not quite enough to finish things out as WLA JV1 gets the win, 37-34. We'll switch things over, get it all set up for the varsity. They'll be upcoming in about 15 or 20 minutes right here on WLA TV. Stay tuned for that.